The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network. This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Fine time. Top of the key, three-pointers up, it's in! It's a 10-1 Carson-Newman scoring run.
We're getting you set for game day with the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
For the second time in 4 years, some hardware coming back to Mossy Creek.
Now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Holt Fieldhouse as we get ready for tip-off. It's the Lady Eagles of Carson-Newman getting ready to take on the UVA Wise Cavaliers in the South Atlantic Conference quarterfinals. These teams have met 7 times prior. Carson-Newman has won all 7, including 6 of those by double figures. And this is the first time these teams will square off in the postseason. Carson-Newman won both meetings this year, but this is a much improved Wise team that was picked 3rd in the league. They lived up to that billing in 2022. They went 9-4 down the stretch and are coming off of a win against Catawba on Saturday that knocked the Indians out of that number 2 slot in the conference postseason and set up this matchup. This is the AC Countdown to tip-off, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Service you can trust, value you can depend on, powering Mossy Creek. We're AEC member-owned and service-driven. Lady Eagles taking on the Cavaliers, and this is a UVA Wise team that has 3 all-conference players from a year ago on the roster, and one of the top teams from last season was picked 3rd in the league this year, and they're living up to that billing here down the stretch of the season. When we come back, Mike Mincy and I will break this matchup down. What's the key to the Lady Eagles getting hot here in postseason action? We'll answer that question and more when we come back on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach Mike Mincy heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us. and all the generations who will.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Time to check in with the Lady Eagles head coach. Here's Mike Mincy alongside the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
It's tournament time at Mossy Creek. Carson-Newman plays host to UVA Wise in the 2-7 matchup of the South Atlantic Conference Women's Basketball Championship. Speaking with Coach Mike Mincy here on the Eagle Sports Network, I'm Michael Watrang. Coach, you got a Wise team that is vastly improved from the time that you saw them last on January 5th after a rough start to the campaign. They found their rhythm, winning 9 of their last 13 ball games. We knew that they could be dangerous. I mean, they were picked to finish third in the league at the beginning of the season, but what have they done really in these last 2 months or so that have seen them take a nice uptick in their production?
Well, you know, in terms of those wins, they've done a really nice job of beating teams at home, clearly. Ending with that last win against Catawba, who had a chance to be the 2 seed in the league. But in terms of like 5, 6, and on down, you know, they've done a really nice job of getting wins there. Don't own a win against Anderson or Wingate, certainly us through the regular season. But they found the rhythm by getting to the paint. They shoot a lot of layups. They like to put their head down and get there, and they get to the free throw line. And I think they're the number 1 free throw shooting team in our league. So if you put them at the free throw line, they're going to make you pay. So clearly, you got to keep them out of the paint if you can, and you got to keep them off the free throw line.
We can talk about their all-conference players. They had 3 of them last year, including 2 first-team picks, but a player that's come from almost out of nowhere, Caitlin Berger. She had 2 double-digit scoring games in the first 19 of the year, and now she's had 5 straight with at least 10. She's averaging 16 points per game, a couple double-doubles in that stretch. What have you seen from her that you didn't see, obviously, on tape at the beginning of the year?
Well, I mean, you know, she's a East Tennessee kid from down in Heritage, and they produce some really good ones. And, you know, she's playing as an undersized post player, but, you know, like a lot of these East Tennessee kids, you know, they have good fundamentals. They've been coached well. They have good footwork. She got a nice little left-handed, you know, sky hook, if you want to call it that. And then when you have that ability and with your footwork, sometimes she can do the number on bigger defenders. So, you know, I think she's been a nice piece for them. They found something good out of her and then started playing her more, and certainly she's produced well for them.
Speaking with Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy, getting set for tip-off here as UVA Wise is in town for the South Atlantic Conference quarterfinal matchup against the Lady Eagles. I don't want to boil it down this easily in the tournament, but you're 21-1 this year when Lindsey Taylor scores in double figures, and she scored 35, a career high, had the most efficient day in program history last Saturday. Now you're playing some of the best teams in this league and throughout the region here, hopefully, once the NCAA tournament starts. They have Meg Crawford, who's a great shot blocker underneath. How do you try to ensure that Lindsey Taylor, A, gets the touches, and B, is able to finish underneath?
Well, she's going to get the touches. It's just a matter of what we're going to do with it when we get it. You know, a lot of teams have tried doubling her. Obviously, they're going to bring a second. Now, you know, Coker didn't bring a secondary defender, so you saw what happened there. But a lot of times they're going to bring secondary defenders, and we've talked and worked with Lindsey a lot of not getting in a hurry. And, you know, if you're doubled, kick it out. And that's the beauty of having an inside-out game, that when you have somebody that draws that much attention, typically, that our guards should be able to make shots, and certainly we need to be able to do that. But I think Lindsey's elevated her game to where it's not just a deep seal and pin and score. I think she's taken people off the bounce. I think she's faced people up. She's used nice footwork around the rim. I think a lot of times Lindsey's biggest fault is she's just a little bit stronger than most people she plays against. So you got to be careful of people trying to take flop charges and the fall downs and whether the officials were bait into it or not. But, you know, she's working around that, and I think she's done a lot better job here lately of not allowing a team that's going to play maybe finesse bother her as much.
When you look at this team and the current makeup of this team, outside of Addison Bird, there's really only one postseason win that this core group
have really had. But then you look back over the last 6 years, you're potentially a game or two in the regular season from maybe winning 5 of the last 6 regular season championships. What's going to be the key for your team to playing against really, really good competition, getting over that hump and beating these really good teams?
I think that not that there was anything that prompted it outside of our Catawba loss, but I think the change-up here late in the lineup has kind of energized us a little bit. I think we're playing pretty clean by how we start the game and then how we sub. We stopped platooning, we started going one for one. But, you bring up the potential of what could have beens, and there have been some could have beens this year, some could have beens a couple years ago, and we recognize that. But, with all those could have beens, everything else had to play out the way it did, and maybe something wouldn't have played out. But, we feel very good about how we've performed over the years. Except in these quarterfinal games, these last 2 out of 3 years, have been a sore spot for us. And, the girls understand what's at stake and what's important to us. And, we want to try to get back. You got to survive in advance. Mm-hmm. We've done what we needed to do to a home game, and now we need to take care of business at home.
Coach, thanks for the time. Best luck tonight.
Thank you, Michael.
That's Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy. When we come back, second-seeded Carson-Newman is hosting 7th-seeded UVA Wise in the South Atlantic Conference quarterfinals. We'll have the starters coming your way next on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
We're getting closer to tip-off.
Price picks it up, and Carson-Newman is the South Atlantic Conference Tournament champions.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com. Welcome back courtside as Carson-Newman gets ready to host UVA Wise in a quarterfinal matchup. If you began the year, you thought this might be a semifinal or championship game contest. Wise had 3 all-conference players from a year ago returning, and they ended the year 9-4 after a sluggish start to the season, and one of the more potent scoring teams in the conference is in town as we meet the starters for this group. Caitlin Ross, who does have a triple-double against Carson-Newman in her career, is the starting point guard, and she's joined by Peyton Sams, the sophomore from Kingsport, Tennessee. And then the 2 of the team's leading scorers, Nia Van Zant and Kaylee Johnson. Johnson, the reigning conference player of the week. And rounding out the crew, the aforementioned Caitlin Berger, who's averaging 16 points per game over her last 5 games. Last year's Conference Coach of the Year, Jamie Klusman, leads the way, 52-52 overall in her career, as Wise is 12-15. Carson-Newman on the other side will trot out the same starters as they've done for the last 2 weeks. Addison Bird, Braylon Weichel, joined by Abby Wilson in the backcourt with Taylor Goforth and Lindsay Taylor in the front court for the Lady Eagles. 23 wins, second most under Coach Mike Mincy in his 11 campaigns with the Lady Eagles. The most in that Elite Eight season when they won a conference record 32 ball games. When we come back, we're ready to light this candle. It's Carson-Newman and it's UVA Wise in the South Atlantic Conference quarterfinals. And we'll have the play-by-play action coming up for you next here on the AAC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
This is Carson-Newman Women's Basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Weichel gets to the right block, takes a little bit of contact, kisses it off the glass, and one.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, Quality Suites, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
We welcome you back into Holt Fieldhouse as we're just about ready for the opening tip-off. It's the Lady Eagles and Cavaliers here tonight in the South Atlantic Conference quarterfinal action. Take a look at the uniform rundowns today, brought to you by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your CNA ID. That's Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Wise today, the all-red uniform tops and bottoms. Wise written across the chest, and numbers on the front and the back written in white with black trim. They have the black and white patterns along the sides of the shorts as well as the collar. Carson-Newman out in the home white uniform tops and bottoms. Carson written on top of the number. Newman below that written in navy with orange trim. And the numbers on the front and the back written in orange with a navy outline. Well, this game is starting the three games amongst the teams that are hosting without a men's game. The game currently going on right now, the back-to-back reigning conference champion Tusculum Pioneers are down one at top-seeded Wingate, 54-53 with 59.5 seconds to go. And the Pioneers have the basketball with under a minute to play. And Wingate, who's been so good at home this season, has been a great ball club, facing off against that Tusculum team that has caught magic in the conference tournament each of the last 2 years. We'll update you on how things wrap up from Cuddy Arena as things conclude there. Here, it's Carson-Newman and Wise for the 8th all-time meeting. Lady Eagles have won all 7 of the first meetings, including 6 by double digits. Ross, Sams, Van Zant, Johnson, and Berger for Wise. Bird, Weichel, Wilson, Taylor, and Goforth for Carson-Newman. Ball is held into the air, and it's tapped by Taylor over to Goforth. And here comes Carson-Newman with the first possession of the game. Wilson tosses cross-court to the left corner. Bird, who has played so well of late, gets to the left block, but misses a layup. She's shooting 80% from the floor during her last 5, and a rare miss there from Bird. Ross into the front court for Wise as it comes out top for Berger. Berger, a deep two-point jump shot, way too strong. Bird with a right-hand deflection. It comes to Goforth. 39:35 to play in the first. Here's Carson-Newman's possession. It's Taylor on the right block, has a shot rejected, gets her own shot back, goes back to work, misses a shot, and draws the foul. It goes on Kaylee Johnson. Johnson had a season-low 4 points against Carson-Newman in the first meeting. Lady Eagles on top, are trying to get on top for the first time here today. Taylor at the line, much improved at the line, 55% foul shooter. Misses the first. First team all-conference pick last year. The all-conference teams will be released tomorrow morning, and we'll learn who the best players are in the league from this year's crop. Scoreless game so far, 34 seconds in. Taylor misses the second foul shot, and Berger has the rebound, despite Wilson tapping it out of her hands. Here comes Wise into the front court, right to left, 40 seconds in with no score. Ross tosses underneath. Wilson gets a poke at it on the right baseline, and it goes out of play. We're still looking for our first points of the day. We played 44 seconds. There's 18 seconds to go in Cuddy Arena. Wingate leading by 1. Tusculum has the ball. And a timeout. Inbound lob to Johnson in the middle of the floor. Using her size over Abby Wilson, she grabs it in the lane and puts it in. First 2 points of the day for Wise as we played 50 seconds. And it's the Cavaliers that strike first. Bird trying to throw it underneath. It gets deflected by Van Zandt. She comes away with the basketball. And here comes UVA Wise into the front court. Lobbing a pass. Johnson over to Van Zandt, right side of the lane. And then a shot block by Bird out of bounds on the baseline. 8:54 to go in the first. A little bit of a sluggish start here for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles have lost in the quarterfinals at home in 2 of the last 3 years. And that has been something that typically the Lady Eagles are great at. I don't think they had lost since 2003 at home in a quarterfinal matchup. Inbound Ross straight away. Dribbles once to her left, pulls up for a 2-point jump shot, and cashes it in. So the first 4 points of the day for UVA Wise as we played 1 minute and 15 seconds. Taylor on the right block, back to the basket. Dribbles once, hands off Bird, right elbow, pull-up jump shot. That's wide left. Rebound deflects around, and it's Johnson who grabs the rebound. And here comes UVA Wise. 90 seconds in. They have all 4 points so far on the day. Johnson, top of the key, crosses over right to left, jumps in the air, throws it out. Ross, left wing three, too strong this time around. And Braylon Weichel, the reigning conference player of the year, has the ball in the near left corner. Carson-Newman back with the ball, 8:15 to go. Still looking for their first points. Weichel at the free throw line, pulls up for a jump shot, and misses it wide right. Lady Eagles cold early despite really good looks. Van Zandt leaking out to the left block, puts a shot up, doesn't get it to go. They wanted a foul, did Wise, as Taylor was on her backside, but no call. 7:58 to go in the first. Carson-Newman down 4-0. Still looking for their first points of the day. Wilson throws to Goforth. Now over to Weichel left wing. Tosses it to the baseline, and Taylor kicks it out. Goforth, top of the key, 3. That is pure. Taylor Goforth hits from long range, a 45% three-point shooter. Puts Carson-Newman into the scoring column as they trail 4-3 with 7.5 minutes to go in the first. Into the front court, Van Zandt the target as she leaks out, catches on the left block, and sticks it in with the left hand. 6 of the first 9 points of the day have gone the way of UVA Wise, and Carson-Newman trailing at home in the quarterfinals with 7:17 to go in the first. 6-3, Wise on top. Bird straight away, top of the key, fires to the right wing. Weichel works around a screen from Taylor, pulls up from 15 feet, right wing, misses it, offensive rebound, Bird. Bounces it out to the corner, and Wilson chucks it cross court, deflected, picked up by Johnson, and then it comes to the middle of the floor, and Ross hands it off, left wing. Berger dribbles twice, throws it back out. Ross, who's called for a traveling violation. 6:52 to go in the first. Carson-Newman down by 3. 6-3 is your score. Abby Wilson will have it. Coming into the front court as Carson-Newman has made just one shot from Taylor Goforth. Wilson, top of the key, works around 2 screens, stops on the right elbow, and airballs a jump shot. And Carson-Newman's lackadaisical start has continued as Carson-Newman has started 1 of 7 from the field, and this is a team that over the last 4 games is shooting 54% from the floor. Sam's in the middle of the floor, fires it to the left wing, and Van Zandt as they break the pressure. Underneath it goes, Berger left block, dribbles once, loses it, ball juggles around off 2 bodies before Taylor picks it up. And here comes Carson-Newman coming back left to right. It is over from Cuddy Arena. Wingate has survived. 55-53 the final. inside of Cuddy Arena after Tusculum missed some shots in the final 15 seconds. A whistle and a foul on the baseline as Weichel was dribbling against Sams. It is the first on Peyton Sams, a blocking foul, no shot, and Carson-Newman will get the ball on the baseline. 6-3. Wise on top, 6:13 to go in the first. 1 of 7 start for the Lady Eagles. Inbound lobbed out to the top of the key and Weichel. Weichel dribbles right, comes back to her left around a Taylor screen, stops, throws it to the top of the key and Bird. Bird spins into the paint, comes to a jump shot, pulls up for a fall-away shot, misses it short. Taylor there for the offensive rebound, and she tosses out Wilson, top of the key. She pulls the trigger on a 3 and rains it home. A rope rippler from Abby Wilson makes it ties the game rather. It's 6 apiece with 5:49 to go in the first. Wise with the basketball. Decent crowd here today. Not a lot of students as Johnson pulls the trigger on a top of the key two-pointer. Misses it short as it spins around the rim, and Taylor grabs the rebound. Carson-Newman sprinting front court, looking for their first lead of the day. Tied at 6, 5.5 to go in the first. Weichel atop of the key 3. She shreds the strings, and the Lady Eagles have scored 6 unanswered to go on top 9-6. 5:22 to go in the first. Sam's left wing, tosses to the right wing, and Johnson sprints to the right baseline, throws it out, intercepted by Wilson in the far right corner. She sprints front court. Lady Eagles catching steam here as Bird has it right wing. Catch and shoot 3. It's in again. The Lady Eagles have connected on 3 straight from distance and have taken a 6-point lead. 9 unanswered for the Lady Eagles, and it's 12-6 midway through the first. Johnson throws it out. Van Zant top of the key. Bounces to her right, spins into the lane, puts up a tough right-hand shot. It's left short as Taylor's there for the rebound, and she rips it away from Caitlin Berger. Carson-Newman scored 9 straight, 4:40 to go in the first. Wilson has it between the rings as she sets up the offense and gives Bird right wing. Bird tosses to Taylor underneath the bucket. One dribble, left-hand hook shot is in. 11 unanswered for the Lady Eagles as they've made 4 straight shots. 14-6, see it on top. 4:25 to go in the first, and an offensive foul. Taylor steps in front. Van Zant can't stop home momentum, and Carson-Newman is rolling here at the outset. Despite a sluggish 1 of 7 start, nearly 2 minutes without points, Carson-Newman has taken an 8-point lead, 14-6. They've scored 11 unanswered, and Lady Eagles will try to keep things rolling when we come back to Holt Fieldhouse, leading 14-6 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Well, Carson-Newman got off to a slow start in this ball game, but since they've scored 11 consecutive points and lead by a 14-6 tally here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. They have made 4 straight shots as well. Pierce is into the game for the first time today, and she has it straight away at the top of the key. Gives to Penland, and now Weichel back on the right point. Dribbles left, gets into the lane, runs into a defender, and she's called for a traveling violation. 3rd turnover of the day for Carson-Newman. So Carson-Newman on top, the number 2 seed here in the conference championships. Lady Eagles have been able to score 6 points off of turnovers as well here early. 4 minutes to play in the first, and on the left wing it is Van Zandt. Dumps it underneath for Johnson, left block, throws it cross court. Berger had an easy layup, but it went right through her hands, maybe a little too hot to handle from Johnson. Sam's in the lane, juggles it. Smith has it go between her legs. She picks up the basketball, rips it away from 2 defenders, splits him, gets to the top of the key, throws Penland right wing. Penland sprints to the right block, takes some contact, throws it high off the window, and puts it in. 13 in a row for the Lady Eagles and a 16-6 lead, 3.5 to go in the first. Van Zant sprints to the middle lane, steps back, free throw line, jump shot, and the team's leading scorer has 4 points now as she drops that one in, and it puts an end to a 13-0 Carson-Newman run. And with 3:15 to go in the first, the Lady Eagles are ahead by 8. Penland left wing for Carson-Newman in the front court. Throws it cross court to Wilson right wing. Wilson will heave up a three-pointer, and that one's wide right as it juggles off of the rim. And Berger has the rebound for Wise. Wise 4 of 10 from the field to start this one off. They haven't made a three so far. Berger top of the key straight away. Dribbles right past Pierce to the right block. Puts a shot up there. Pierce doesn't get a block but does affect it as Berger hits the side of the backboard. And then a foul is whistled on Braylon Weichel as Ross comes in to get a steal, and then Weichel caught a piece of the jersey of Caitlin Ross. And now the officials are having a conversation on whether or not this should be anything more than just a common foul here. So chalk up the foul on Weichel. So now they do call an intentional foul on Braylon Weichel. So the two officials chat about it, and Weichel is called for the intentional foul, and they're explaining this ruling here to Mike Mincy and Braylon Weichel. And I didn't get a great glimpse of it at the end of it all. It certainly looked like Weichel maybe incidentally caught a piece of the jersey, and obviously Braylon not a dirty player at all. And they do call the foul, and she's going to come off the floor. 2:46 to go in the first. It's a 16-8 Carson-Newman lead. Anybody can shoot the intentional foul free throws, and it's going to be Kaylee Johnson that gets that selection, an 87% foul shooter. Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region can offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Shot from Johnson up and in. She'll get another crack at it with a chance for Wise to put a real big dent into this deficit. Second shot from Johnson up there, and that one is in to make it 16-10. So she makes a pair at the line. Johnson has 4. Van Zant has 4. And with Carson-Newman on top by 6 points, Wise will get the ball back. They've scored the last 4 here in the game. Rise between the rings. Will dribble to the right-hand side with Ross. Gives it out. Johnson, top of the key. Spins it back to the right wing. Sams. Extra pass to the corner. Ross. Underneath it goes for King. Back out Ross. He throws it behind the back of Van Zant, who had been cutting to the basket, but Sams pops out to grab it. Now Johnson, left wing. Kicking it out to the left corner of Van Zant. Van Zant spins around 8 to shoot as it comes out top and Ross. Ross dribbles left, hands it off Van Zant, sprints to the lane, kicks it out. King, top of the key 3, rattles it out, nearly went down. Good look there by King, who's a good three-point shooter, 32% on the year, but missed that one. 16-10, Lady Eagles ahead. Penland, top of the key with 2 minutes to play in the first. Smith spinning down left side of the lane, puts a shot up. Blocking foul is whistled on Kaylee Johnson, and that is the second personal foul on Kaylee Johnson. Now a decision to be made here for UVA Wise, the reigning conference player of the week, who has a 33-point game on her ledger. Let's jot this one down. 16-10, 2:03 to go in the first quarter, and Johnson's second personal foul. So let's see how that impacts UVA Wise. Johnson last year first team all-conference selection. Smith's first free throw is in, and Smith has really struggled at the line. A career 62% foul shooter, is 5 of 15 this year entering the game, but she does make the first, and her second toss rattles around the rim and gets a friendly roll. So that ends a little bit of a drought, maybe 90 seconds for Carson-Newman, but makes it 18-10, 2 minutes to play in the first. Van Zant gives it to Ross in the middle of the floor, and she spins it right to the top of the key, and Sams. Sams will pivot around. She's got a mismatch. Pierce is on her. Handing it off to Van Zant. Van Zant sprints down the right side of the lane, and a traveling violation whistled on Nia Van Zant. That's the 6th turnover already for Wise. But Carson-Newman has 8 points off of those turnovers. That's the difference in the game with 1:44 to go in the first. Boshear's right wing gives it out to Pierce. Top of the key. Pierce looks for Alvey backdoor. Instead gives Penland right elbow. Penland dribbles once to her left, now twice, and pulls up at the top of the key for a jump shot and splashes it. Campbell Penland with 4 points now, and it's a 10-point lead yet again for Carson-Newman, matching their largest of the day. 84 seconds to play in the first, 20-10, Carson-Newman ahead. Middle of the floor, Sams will throw it for a backdoor pass. Van Zant deflected by Boshears. Van Zant picks it up underneath the bucket, left side of the baseline. Gives it to King, now back out. Ross, right point, three-pointer, high arcing and in. Caitlin Ross, who's a 22% three-point shooter, hits that trifecta with 1 minute to play in the first. Carson-Newman's lead is 7, 20-13. Pierce at the top of the key, throws it over to left wing and Alvey. Back out to the right point, Penland. Dribbles to her left, spins back, gets to the lane, hesitates past King to the right block, and puts it in. One of the top freshman scorers in the league. Only Maddie Gilly of Mars Hill scores more per game amongst freshmen this year. Penland has 6 first-quarter points, and it's a 9-point game. Ross to the free throw line, throws it out. King, a left wing three-pointer, is too strong. Boshiers deflects, and King is able to grab it. Throws it out to Sams, who kicks it to the left wing for a Ross three-pointer that's too strong. And with a shot clock off, Carson-Newman has a chance for its largest lead of the day. 22-13 with 20 seconds to go. Boshiers dribbles once inside of the lane and puts in a right elbow jump shot. Largest lead of the day for the Lady Eagles. Now at 24-13, and then nearly a turnover. Van Zant nearly had it boot off of her knee, but with 7 seconds to go, Ross has it right wing. 5 and 4, hands it off Van Zant. Stepping back, deep two-point jump shot, way too strong. Banged off the left side of the cylinder, and Carson-Newman survives a late little flurry by UVA Wise and ends with one of their own. After starting 1 of 7, Carson-Newman makes 8 of its final 10 shots from the field. And the Lady Eagles lead it 24-13 after the opening 10 minutes. Good basketball here in the SAC quarterfinals. Stick with us as the Lady Eagles try to keep that offensive surge rolling here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Start the second quarter. UVA Wise has the ball down by a game-high 11, 24-13. King has it, top of the key, handing it off Ross. Shuffles it back out, Berger right wing. Dribbles to her right, jump stops, right hand. Scoop layup, swatted by Sydney Pierce. 125th career shot block for Sydney Pierce, who's putting together a quality year. She is 4 away from Caitlin Couples for number 4 on the all-time ledger. Inbound in the left corner, Jamie Golden, the Queens transfer. Dribbles around the perimeter, stops at the top of the key, comes back left, steps back for a deep two-point jump shot that's short, and a great box out by Pierce at the top of the key to grab the ball. 9.5 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman ahead by 11. Down the left side of the lane goes Smith, and a high-arcing left-hand teardrop. Kisses the window and drops in. 26-13, 9:20 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman ahead by 13. Into the lane, Van Zant gets swatted by Sydney Pierce, and Penland grabs the ball. Here come the Lady Eagles to the front court. Boshiers hopping into the lane, right-hand shot, up and through. 15-point Carson-Newman lead. Jamie Klusman calls for time, and it's all Lady Eagles now. Carson-Newman, after a sluggish 1 of 7 start, has made 10 of its last 12, and ahead 28-13 with 9:06 to play in the first. The Eagles will try to keep it rolling when we come back to Holt Fieldhouse here on the Eagles Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
.906 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman has made 10 of its last 12 shots after a slow start from the field, and they've opened up a 15-point lead on an 8-0 scoring run against a UVA Wise team that won 9 of 13 to wrap up the regular season. Golden in the backcourt for the red-clad UVA Wise Cavaliers. Ross into the front court, far right sideline. Will set up its offense. 1 minute into the second. Ross working around two defenders. Certainly looked like she got mugged, and they do officially call the foul after it looked like she got hand-checked on a couple different occasions, but Penland is called for the personal foul. With 8:53 to go in the first half, Ross gets to the free throw line. 75% foul shooter. Quality Suites of Morristown is a preferred hotel choice of the Carson-Newman Eagles, located just 10 miles from campus. Quality Suites of Morristown is the perfect place to stay when you're traveling to watch the Eagles play. Call 423-585-4000 and ask for the Carson-Newman rate. Ross makes the first and drops in the second as well, and that ends an 8-0 Carson-Newman burst and makes it 28-15 with 8:50 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman back with the ball, running the weave near right side. Penland works around a Pierce screen, not a great one, as Golden is able to sink through it. Now Smith sprints to the lane, tosses underneath Pierce, gives it out to the left wing and Alvey. Alvey gives it to Boshiers with 10 on the shot clock. Penland grabs right point. Penland dribbles right, spins back left, gets into the lane, and Golden takes it right out of her hands as Penland hits the deck. Golden sprinting into the front court. Left hand bounce pass to Van Zant, left block. Throws it to the right block, and Berger, and she puts it in. 4 straight for the Cavs out of the timeout. With 8:15 to go in the first half, it's 28-17, Carson-Newman ahead. Penland top of the key. Looks to her right, now dribbles right, gives it over to Smith, left point. Smith dribbles right, gets down into the lane, ball fakes, hesitates, spins around, right hand shot, no good, and King spikes it out of bounds. And Carson-Newman will get a recycle of the shot clock back to 20. Meg Crawford is into the game for the first time for Wise, and wholesale subs for the Lady Eagles. Wilson, Goforth, Weichel, Bird, and Taylor onto the floor. And applause for the 5 that just checked out. An even 8 minutes to go in the first half. 28-17, Carson-Newman ahead in the SAC quarterfinals. Top of the key, Bird swings it left wing, Weichel. Weichel looks, now dribbles once and throws it to Wilson. Wilson back to the left wing, Goforth. 12 and 11 to shoot as she dribbles to her right. Gives it back to Weichel left wing. Weichel one dribble, pull up, three-pointer up, short iron. Bird an offensive rebound, puts a shot back up, doesn't put it in. Rebound deflects to the left corner and Goforth. Gives to Weichel, now Wilson right wing. Wilson around a screen, stops at the top of the key for a deep two-point jumper. Nearly went in, banged off the back iron, rattled around the rim, falls off. Rebound to Wilson, tosses to the right block, and Taylor a left-hand running hook shot, swirls out, and Crawford is there for the rebound. Wise, who has a pretty good fan contingent behind us to our right, wanted to travel, didn't get the call. Carson-Newman's missed 5 straight from the field, and the Lady Eagles leading by 11 with 7:10 to go, back on man-to-man defense. Golden right wing will shovel it to the left wing, and Van Zant, three-pointer with the right hand, is too strong, and Bird's there to grab down her 4th board of the day. 11-point Carson-Newman lead at 28-17, 3 minutes into the second quarter. Weichel, top of the key, works to her right against man-to-man Wise defense, works around 2 defenders, stops on the right baseline as she runs into Crawford. Bounces it to Taylor. Plenty of time to shoot as Taylor chucks it left wing, and Goforth. One dribble to the left elbow. Bird left to right crossover. Shot clock hits 8 as she pulls up for a jumper and connects with a right hand. 5 for Addison Bird. It's 30-17. Carson-Newman on top by 13 with 6.5 to go in the first half. Ross sprinting front court, handing off Van Zant. She sprints into the lane, kicks it over to Crawford, right baseline, deep 2-point jump shot is too strong. Van Zant tips the rebound, but it goes out of bounds on the baseline with 6:20 to go in the first half, and Carson-Newman ahead 30-17. The winner will get the winner of Catawba and Newberry, and right now, midway through the second quarter, it's the Indians ahead by 14 after a 23-10 first quarter. So will it be the 2-3 matchup, or will we have something different in the semifinals? Wilson, right wing. tosses it left wing. Bird is wide open for a three, and that one swirls around and drops off. Goforth grabs the rebound and promptly gets fouled as she was snatching the ball out of the air. Caitlin Berger the foul. It's her first, team's first. Since Kaylee Johnson has been on the bench with foul trouble, Carson-Newman's +7 have expanded a 6-point lead into a 13-point bulge. 30-17, 6 minutes to go in the first half. Weichel, top of the key, catching off of the inbound, dribbles, looks underneath, tosses it, deflected, and picked up by Berger in the far left corner. Another turnover. That's 6 turnovers for Carson-Newman. Wise hasn't scored in 2.5 minutes, down by 13. Left wing Van Zant will dribble to her right-hand side, work around a Berger screen, and travels. I think she got caught in the air. Good defense by Carson-Newman. She was trying to wrap it around Bird and couldn't do so as Bird readjusted her body, and a traveling violation there. With 5:40 to go in the first half, Carson-Newman on top 30-17 here, trying to advance to the SAC semifinals. Left wing Bird tosses the left block. Taylor catching and putting in a left-hand layup. She buries one of the top shot blockers in the league in Crawford and sticks in the layup. 4 points for Taylor after a career-high 35 on the road at Coker on Saturday. An interception, Bird catching, pulling up right baseline for a jump shot, and it rattles out. She had Weichel wide open on left block, instead missed the jumper. Carson-Newman has its largest lead of the day right now at 15. Golden looking to answer. Left point three, that rattles around the rim, and Taylor's there for the board. 32-17, 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the first half. Weichel around the screen, stops at the free throw line, bounces it for a cutting Taylor, lets a defender fly by, misses the initial attempt, and gets it right back and puts it in. Wise has not scored in over 3 minutes, and Carson-Newman has opened up its largest lead of the day right now at 17, 34-17, 4 3/4 minutes to go in the first half. Right wing three-pointer from Ross swirls out, rebound in the corner to Abby Wilson. Nearly 4 minutes without points for Wise. Left block, it's caught by Taylor, gets to the right block, and puts in a layup as Wilson finds her. Lindsey Taylor now with 8 points, 7 rebounds as well for the junior. Into the front court, Van Zant puts in the layup. It's an even 4-minute scoring drought. Carson-Newman scored 8 unanswered in that time, and the lead is right now at 17 after the Van Zant layup. 36-19, 4:10 to go first half. No media timeout the rest of this first half after the early timeout from Jamie Klusman of UVA Wise. Right wing, Weichel gives it to the right corner. Wilson, 13 to shoot as she dribbles left around a Bird screen. Wilson lobs it to the block. Taylor, tough catch amongst 2 defenders. Puts the layup up on the right block with the right hand and sticks it in. Another double-digit scoring effort. Jamie Klusman calls for time. Carson-Newman is rolling now with the paint touches underneath by Taylor. And the Lady Eagles on top by a game-high 19 at 38-19 with 3:47 to go in the first half. Hey, Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeeagles.com, featuring more than 1,100 products. From T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars, shopseeeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, if you remember, not too long ago, Carson-Newman was struggling from the field. They made one of their first 7 shots from the floor, and all of a sudden, the Lady Eagles caught fire, made 10 of 12 over a stretch, and they have built this lead out to 19 points here against the UVA Wise team, in which they've beaten by at least 10 points in 6 of the 7 meetings, including a 17-point and a 28-point win this year. 3:47 to go first half. Carson-Newman, since Kaylee Johnson checked out, is plus 13, and now Johnson has to come in with 2 fouls here with 3:46 to go. 38-19, Lady Eagles on top. Let's see what Wise is able to do with one of their best scorers on the floor. Ross, left corner, ball fakes, dribbles to the baseline, kicks it out, Johnson. Back out Van Zant, spins it right back to Johnson, who's open from the left wing for a 3. Too strong. Ross the rebound on the left block, gives it to a cutting Johnson. Gets to the baseline, kicks it out, King, top of the key, 3, that's too strong. Bird there to grab the ball off the hardwood. 3:20 to go in the first half, Carson-Newman ahead by 19. 38-19, Taylor right side of the lane, thought about a jumper, gets to the lane, runs into a defender, puts a shot up, doesn't get it to go. Carson-Newman wanted a foul, they didn't get one as Ross was able to stand up. Ross to the front court, 3 minutes to go in the first half. Gets to the left block, pulls back for a jump shot that toilet pulls around and swirls in. 38-21, Carson-Newman ahead by 17 here in the SAC quarterfinal matchup. Catawba or Newberry awaiting the semifinals on Saturday. To her left goes Wilson. Tosses to Taylor, cutting down left side of the paint. Puts a shot up, doesn't drop it in. Rebound poked around, and Ross grabs it. Taylor is now 5 of 10 from the floor for the third best shooter in the country in terms of efficiency. Golden left wing. Right to left crossover, getting to the baseline, stepping back from the left wing for a high arcing jumper that rings through the nylon. 38-23, Mike Mincy elects to call for time with 2:20 to go in the first half. Gives us a quick chance to update you around the league. They ruled that there is still time left at Cuddy Arena, so the final score ends up being 57-53. Top-seeded Wingate, who dropped out of the WBCA top 25 poll, wins by 4 and survives over Tusculum, so there will be a new conference champion this season. Newberry's down 14 nearing halftime against Catawba, 34-20 on the road. And boy, what a slugfest it is at the Abney Athletics Center. 17-15, Anderson leads Limestone with 6:23 to go in the first half. We'll have full scores and stats at the break. Carson-Newman men's basketball is at Wingate, and because that Wingate women's game took a long time, that game has not started yet. 38-23, Carson-Newman on top. Bo Shears at the top of the key, gives it right to Pierce, and right back to Penland right wing. Penland dribbles to right to the baseline, hesitates, gets underneath the bucket, right-hand reverse layup is up and in. Campbell Penland with 8. Lead up to 17 again at 40-23, and then a deflection by Penland. Bo Shears picks it up, dribbles to the free throw line, misses a shot. Van Zant deflects it, or Golden rather, deflects it to Van Zant, and then right back to Golden. 40-23, 1:50 to go in the first half. Left corner, Ross kicks it out. Van Zant gets into the lane, throws it out. Golden. Ball fakes left, dribbles right, spins back left against Pierce and Penland. Heaves up a left-hand shot. Too strong. Rebound deflects, and Penland's there underneath the bucket to grab it. 95 seconds remain in the first. Carson-Newman on top by 17, and Penland throws it right behind the back of Alvey, who wasn't looking for the ball. 7 turnovers for Carson-Newman. And the turnovers have really been an issue. They used to lead the league. Now they're in third in the category. Wise basketball, 90 seconds to play in the first half. Carson-Newman is led after an early flourish when they trailed 6-3. Left wing, Sams dribbles right, lobs underneath, looking for King. It's deflected and intercepted by Bo Shears. 2-on-2 break. Pierce joining the party. Bo Shears to the lane. Right-hand teardrop is up. It spins off, gets her own miss, puts it back up, doesn't put it in, gets another chance, and this time she puts it in. Fans wanted a foul, but Bo Shears' stick-to-itiveness able to go in, and a 19-point Carson-Newman lead with 1 minute to play in the first half. Golden around a defender. Gets to the lane, throws it to the left corner. King wants another 3. This time she cans it. Wise was 1 of 10 from deep before that one. 42-26. Carson-Newman on top. 3/4 of a minute to go in the first half. Can the Lady Eagles go 2 for 1 quick? Backdoor pass open. It's deflected by King. Alvey will watch it go out of bounds in the far left corner, and that probably puts away any thought of a 2 for 1 with 34.8 seconds to go here in the first half. The winner of this game will take on either Catawba or Newberry at 2:30 from Furman on Saturday. Penland catches the inbound left wing and airballs a 3-pointer. I think she was probably still thinking 2 for 1 and doesn't get the shot to graze the rim, and it goes out of bounds. 31.3 to go in the first half. Wise down 16 with the ball. King right wing. Looks around and hands it off to Sams. And Sams dribbles to her left-hand side and feeds Golden. Golden dribbling, 17 to shoot. Dribbles to her left, stops, pulls back for a 2-point jump shot, and it's short. Rebound deflects over to Campbell Penland. And here comes Carson-Newman with 10 seconds to go and a chance to match their largest lead of the game with a 3. 5 seconds to go. 4. Penland crossing over. Penland dribbling down the lane, juggles it, nearly had a teardrop, and that's how the quarter comes to an end. Now Carson-Newman fails to score in their final 2 possessions of the first half, but nevertheless, a solid opening 20 minutes for Carson-Newman, looking to get back to the SAC semifinals for the first time in 2 years, and they lead by 16 at the break, 42-26 after 20 minutes. Lady Eagles holding serve here at home, ahead by 16 at halftime. The ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report comes your way next with the Lady Eagles on top by 16 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeAndEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose. It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopSeeAndEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Smith, right wing, three-pointers, out, it's in! Potentially a dagger for CN!
Now, back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watran.
We welcome you back to Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman survived a sluggish start when they made just one of their first 7 shots from the field, but have since turned it around, and the Lady Eagles end up shooting 46% in the first half to take a 16-point lead into the locker room. Overall, Carson-Newman 18 of 39 from the field. They make 4 of 8 from long range, 50%. And they go 2 of 4 at the free throw line, likewise 50%. Lindsey Taylor, the only player on either side in double figures, as she has 10 points in the game. On 5 of 10 shooting, she's added 7 rebounds as well. The next highest scorer, Campbell Penland, 8 points, 4 of 5 shooting from the field with 4 boards. 5 points from Bird, 5 points, or check that, 6 points from Skylar Boshiers off of the bench. 4 from Harley Smith, and then 3 apiece from Weichel, Wilson, and Goforth for the Lady Eagles so far. UVA Wise on the other side. 9 points from Caitlin Ross, as she has gone 3 of 6 from the field. She's the team's leading scorer right now. 6 points from Nia Van Zamp, 3 from Mackenzie King, 4 from Kaylee Johnson, 2 from Caitlin Berger, and 2 from Jamie Golden. Carson-Newman 20-8 leaders in the paint, 14 6 points off turnovers, 7-2 second chance points, 11-8 fast break points, and 18-5 bench points. We were tied once, the lead changed hands one time, and Carson-Newman led by as many as 19 in the opening 20 minutes of play. Here on the ShopSeeAndEagles.com halftime report, the Lady Eagles are on top. What's going on elsewhere around the rest of the league right now in this basketball game? We'll tell you about that when we come back as Wingate survives and what is happening in the 2 games currently going on. We'll tell you that, answer, and more when we come back to Holt Fieldhouse with the Lady Eagles on top. 42-26 at halftime here on the Eagles Sports Network.
I joined the Guards for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard or thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Next, 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Halftime at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has a 16-point lead on the 7th-seeded UVA Wise Cavaliers, as Carson-Newman has this advantage right now that sits at 16 points, 42-26. Elsewhere around the rest of the conference right now, I mentioned that ball game for the Wingate Bulldogs, in which they survived. Brianna Troutman, 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Haley Brandon adds 10 points and 11 boards as Wingate is able to take down the two-time reigning conference champion Tusculum Pioneers by a 57-53 tally. Halftime inside a Goodman Gym in Salisbury. Catawba uses a 23-10 opening quarter, and they lead right now by 15 at halftime against Newberry. The winner of that game will get the winner of this game, and right now it's trending towards a 2-3 rubber matchup between Carson-Newman and Catawba. The Indians being led in scoring on a balanced effort by Lyric Thorne, who has 8 points and 4 assists in the game. The only player in double figures is Newberry's Peyton Cronin, as she has half of the team's 20 points with 10 so far, 35-20. Newberry is on top, or is trailing Catawba on the road. And the last score to report, thanks to a big surge down the stretch, a 7-0 run, and that's big for this game. Anderson leads against Limestone 26-17 at halftime. The Saints shoot 23% from the field. Anderson not much better at 38%. Shamika McNeil, the conference's leading scorer, has just 7 points on 2 of 9 shooting, but Quinn Bird, who's one of the better scorers in this league, top 5 in the conference, has just 2 points on 1 of 10 shooting right now in this basketball game. So if Limestone's going to win, they're going to need that big trio to find some offense, but you have that real big length and speed of the Anderson Trojans that is wreaking havoc right now on Limestone's offensive attack. 42-26 is Carson-Newman's lead here at the break. Updating you around Carson-Newman's campus, Carson-Newman softball split with North Greenville earlier today, and Carson-Newman baseball fell for the 4th consecutive ball game against the Tusculum Pioneers today, 9-5, giving up 4 home runs to Tusculum. in that basketball game. The men's game hasn't started yet because of the delay in the women's basketball game that took forever in the opening of that doubleheader. They have still yet to start in Carson-Newman and Tusculum on the men's side. Is actually just getting an update. They just have tipped off. Carson-Newman's missed its first 5 shots from the field, and they trail by 4 right at the outset of that game against the Wingate Bulldogs. We'll keep you updated on how things turn out from Cuddy Arena in that one. But at halftime here, it's Carson-Newman on top by 16, 42-26 at the break. And we're back with the second half action. Can the Lady Eagles keep this thing rolling along and find a way to take down this UVA Wise club and end the Cavaliers season? We'll find out together when we come back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, loses her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, 3 from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Back inside of Holt Fieldhouse for this South Atlantic Conference quarterfinals matchup. The Lady Eagles lead 7th-seeded UVA Wise 42-26 at the break. And before we start the second half, we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Eagle Sports Network. Susan Bailey is our producer back inside of Network Control. I'm Michael Watrang here sitting courtside at Holt Fieldhouse where Carson-Newman leads this game 42-26 at halftime. And we're getting ready to start off the second half of play. One ticket's been punched to the conference semifinals. We know top-seeded Wingate will be there. Question is do we get chalk across the board? Is it 2, 3, and 4? That'll wind up at Furman for a chance to hoist the postseason championship trophy. Or do one of these teams have a big comeback in them in the second half? Carson-Newman leading it by 16 right now. Lady Eagles shooting 46%. At one point, they made 10 of 11 in this game. So you take that out, and Carson-Newman has made 8 of 28. So there's been some good stretches. There's been some slipshod stretches. And Carson-Newman leading this by 16 points. It's 42-26. With 10 seconds to go before we start this second half of play. It'll be Carson-Newman ball to start off half number 2 as the horn sounds here inside of Holt. We're ready to light this candle for half number 2. Carson-Newman, 8th time as a number 2 seed. They've won the championship. One of their 2 conference tournament trophies came back in 2005 when they were the number 2 seed. That was the first time they'd ever won it. The other time the Lady Eagles won it was back in 2018. So here we go to start off half number 2. 42-26. Lady Eagles with the basketball coming right to left into the front court. Wilson gives it to Taylor. Now to the left corner and go forth. Lobs underneath Bird. She gets doubled. Works around. Throws it out. Wilson. Right wing. Three-pointer up there. That's too strong. And it hops over the head of Goforth into the far right corner. Lady Eagles bring out Wilson, Penland, Bird, Goforth, and Taylor. The 5 on the floor to start half number 2. Van Zant dribbling to the right baseline, and a foul is whistled on the floor as Van Zant was making a move. 3rd foul called against Carson-Newman in this game. There have not been a lot of those. That's the 8th total foul called in this game, and that's kind of exactly what you want. You don't want a whole lot of fouls here today. Inbound comes Ross, top of the key. She dribbles left, accelerates, and hands it off Van Zant. Sprints to the paint, Euro steps, left-hand shot on the way, and it hits only the glass as it's picked out of the rebound by Taylor, her 8th, and then Van Zant is called for a reach-in foul against Taylor after Taylor was struggling to get the ball to Abby Wilson. 9:24 to go in the third. Neither side has scored so far with the Lady Eagles on top. 42-26. Carson-Newman, the 5th best scoring team in the country. And they're right on their season pace right now with 20 minutes to play. Penland right wing, dribbling left and handing it off to Bird. Left wing, Goforth. Back out top, Taylor. To the right wing, Wilson. Throws it, top of the key, Penland. Spins it left wing, Goforth. Ball fakes on a 3, dribbles to the baseline, kicks it out left wing. Bird's wide open for a 3, and she connects. 8 for Addison Bird, her 2nd three-pointer of the day. And the lead up to 19. Matches the largest of the day, 45-26. Berger getting to the right side of the lane, runs into Taylor, loses the ball, picked up by Bird underneath the bucket. Carson-Newman ball coming right to left against man-to-man defense. Penland, top of the key, picks up her dribble, lobs to Bird, tough catch underneath, as she now dribbles back to her left and hands it off Penland. Penland sprints to the lane, gets double-teamed, and Van Zant gets a piece in there. It'll be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor UVA Wise. They didn't switch this one out. It should be UVA Wise basketball. 8:35 to go in the third. Here, 45-26. And a little bit of a miscommunication there for just a brief second. But now an inbound on a 2-2-1 full court press. Ross throws it to the middle of the floor, and Sam. She dribbles, throws it to a cutting Berger. She takes forever to put up a shot and finally gets it to go just outside of the lane. I think she thought Taylor was going to fly at her. She never did. She waited for the perfect grip of the ball before putting it in. 45-28, Carson-Newman ahead, 8:15 to go in the third. Taylor on the right block, burying Berger, setting her feet, and putting in a right-hand shot off the window. A dozen for Taylor, the only player in double figures today. 8:05 to go in the third, 47-28, Carson-Newman ahead. Ross to the front court, left wing, throws it to a cutting Johnson who sprints to the lane, hangs in the air, misses a right-hand teardrop short, and Penland grabs the board. Penland gives it forward to Wilson, and Carson-Newman with the basketball. Wilson chucks it underneath, looking for Taylor, and it's deflected out of play off of Berger with 7:50 to go in the game. Carson-Newman leading it 47-28. Largest lead of the day. They can get their first 20-point lead of the contest on this journey down the floor. Bo Shears to inbound right baseline, lobs it out for Taylor. Tough catch against Van Zant. Dribbles once, hands it off Bird. Bird dribbles to the left baseline, pulls up from 15 feet, and shimmies it home into double figures yet again for Bird. She's done it now for a 6th straight game. 49-28, largest lead of the day for the Lady Eagles with 7:36 to go in the third. Sam's down the lane, hands it off over to Johnson, who draws the foul. I don't know who they're going to call it on. You could go Wilson or Goforth, as Carson-Newman has picked up as many fouls in the first 2.5 minutes as they did in the first 20 minutes of play. Johnson back to the line. She's an 87% foul shooter. Wise has made all 4 of its shots, and Johnson makes it 5 to make it a 20-point game at 49-29 with 7:31 to go in the third. Johnson to get one more here. She bends the knees, and the right-hand shot, too strong. A rare miss by Johnson, and Taylor has it slide through her hands, but perfectly to Wilson. Wilson sprints the length of the floor, down the lane to the right block, right-hand hanging layup, no good. Offensive rebound, Taylor. She sticks it back up. Berger got a piece. Carson-Newman wanted a foul. They didn't call one. And that's really been the MO of this game. You like it. No fouls here in this one. 7:12 to go in the third. Wise down by 20. Berger, top of the key, dribbles right down the lane, throws it to the corner, deflected by Wilson. Johnson catches and puts in a three-pointer. That makes it a 17-point game, 49-32 with 7 minutes to play. 1-2-2 full court press for Wise. Boshear's far right wing gives it back out. Wilson as the Lady Eagles easily break the pressure. Looks like zone. No, they're back into a man-to-man defense for Wise as they communicate. Bird left wing. Gives it to the left corner. Boshears tosses underneath. Taylor on the left block. Puts in the left. Nearly too far underneath the bucket, but Taylor up to 14 in the game now. 51-32 with 6.5 to play in the third. Ross in the backcourt. Lobs for it. Right into the hands of Goforth. 3-on-2 break. Gives it over Boshears. Boshears gets the lane. Ball fakes. Hands it off Bird. Gets to the left block. Puts in a right-hand layup. Nice maneuver there by Boshears, and layup from Bird. Back to a 21-point game with 6:15 to go in the third. Carson-Newman called for the foul. Wilson is whistled. And Carson-Newman will bring in subs with 6:15 to go in the third. 53-32. Carson-Newman on top by a game-high 21. Boshears and Goforth are out. Weichel and Smith are in for the Lady Eagles. Ahead by 21. 53-32. 6:13 to go in the third. Ross between the rings. Sets up the offense as she bounces to the high post and Johnson. Johnson against Bird. Has yet to dribble. Now she does. Down the right side of the lane and draws the foul as she puts up a right-hand scoop layup and draws the second personal foul on Addison Bird. 6:02 to go in the third. And back to the line goes Johnson. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. First free throw from Johnson is in. She missed the second, but Berger an offensive rebound, and she puts it back through the nylon. 53-35, 5:55 to go in the third. Wilson from midcourt throws it to Taylor on the right block, who's unmarked. She's up to 16. Wilson an interception, throws it right through the hands of Bird. Smith gets on the deck, picks it up, gives it to Bird. Bird dribbling left, getting to the lane, right hand running shot, no good, but a foul is whistled on Wise. And free throws coming up, and that is the third personal foul on Kaylee Johnson. Carson-Newman has made its last 3 shots. They're 6 of 9 after the break from the floor. Leading at 55-35, and they can get their largest lead of the day with these foul shots from Bird. The right-hander puts the first shot up. It is in. She now has 13 in the game, and Addison Bird, one of the top scorers in program history, has surpassed Mandy Mendenhall for 17th on the all-time ledger. Second shot from Bird rolls around and goes in. 57-35. First time Carson-Newman's led by 22 in the game. 5:34 to go in the third. Van Zandt, a left corner 3, air mails it. Rebound in the right corner to Berger. Gives it back out. Johnson throws it out, intercepted by Wilson. Running the length of the floor, far right sideline. Ball fakes, throws it underneath for Bird, and it's off of her hands, out of bounds, and Carson-Newman tells Wilson, shoot the basketball. Oh, Wilson's been all over the place. Boy, has their defense really been effective. 2 steals in the last minute. Alvey replaces Bird in the lineup with 5:21 to go in the third quarter. 57-35, Carson-Newman ahead. They've stretched what was a 16-point halftime lead into a 22-point margin. Sams has it, dribbles, throws it to the left-hand side, and Johnson. Johnson gives to Ross, and here comes UVA Wise setting up its offense. Dribble to her right, throws it underneath, deflected by Wilson. Right back to Ross. She gets to the lane, and she draws a foul before she puts the shot up to bring us to a pause in play. So it'll be free throws coming up for Caitlin Ross when we come back as Wilson picks up her second. Lady Eagles have opened up their largest lead of the day, 57-35, 4:59 to go in the third. Carson-Newman on top here on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects.
Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Carson-Newman leads by 22. They've made 6 of their first 9 shots from the floor here in the second half of hoops. And they've opened up their largest lead of the day right now at 57-35. And Caitlin Ross is heading to the free throw line with 4:59 to go in the third quarter. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app and film production services. InterDigital, laser-focused on your success. Ross makes the first foul shot, and she'll get another crack at it here. 4:59 to go in the third, and Carson-Newman ahead by 21 now. And Ross makes it 20 as she makes the second. 57-37 with 4:59 to go in the third. Alvey throws it forward to Weichel. Weichel dribbles, lobs it underneath, looking for Taylor. Catches on the left block, misses the shot, rebound loose, and Van Zant picks it up. Throws it forward to Berger. Berger gets to the right block, evades Wilson, and sticks in the layup. 4:45 to go in the third quarter. Carson-Newman's lead down to 18. 57-39. Full court press here from Wise. Smith shovels it over here to Wilson. Tosses it forward, Alvey. Alvey sprints to the lane, bounces over, Taylor, right block, and a right-hand layup is through. 18 for Lindsey Taylor. She's a rebound shy of her 8th double-double of the year. 20-point game, 59-39 with 4:20 to go in the third. Wise in the red uniforms with white and black accents have the basketball against man-to-man defense. Johnson on the right block, gets double-teamed. Throws it out with her left hand into the backcourt. Alvey racing after it. Sams will pick it up, and that's a backcourt violation on UVA Wise. 16th turnover for the Cavs, and with Carson-Newman on top by 20 and 4:08 to go in the third, it'll be Carson-Newman basketball on this near left sideline. Braylon Weichel has scored just 3 points for the third leading scorer in the conference. She dribbles all the way to the right corner and works around a Pierce screen, getting into the lane, ball faking, getting Sams in the air, putting the shot up, and she rattles it out. Wide open look for Weichel, a shot she normally makes but doesn't get it. 3:50 to go in the third. 59-39, Carson-Newman on top by 20. Ross, a step back, left elbow, deep 2-point jump shot is too strong, and it rattles around the rim and off the backboard and into Boshear's hands. Skylar dribbles to the front court, gives to Smith left wing. She dribbles right side, goes behind the back, gets to the left block, circulates around, left hand layup is in. She did a nice little circus act with a spin cycle to get through Johnson and put it in. 61-39 with 3:25 to go in the third. Ross throws it to the middle of the floor and Sams hands it off. Johnson tosses underneath. Berger, left-hand layup on the left block is in off the glass. 61-41, 3:13 to go in the third. Smith throwing it forward to Boshears, bounces underneath. Alvey left block, right-hand layup. She left it short, got her own miss, misses another one, falls to the ground, chucks it at the glass, airballs it, and Johnson grabs it. 2:59 to go in the third. Carson-Newman leads by 20. Ross at the left wing for 3, misses it short. Rebound into Boshear's hands, and Boshears gets double-teamed and hands it quickly to Smith. Smith sprints into the front court, tosses it to the right wing. Weichel wide open for a 3. That one doesn't fall. Offensive rebound, Pierce. She misses the putback. Rebound to Smith, and then a foul is whistled on UVA-Y. Carson-Newman really struggling from the field right now after that shot. 61-41. Carson-Newman on top, 2:39 to go in the third. Boshears to inbound the basketball. Boshears tosses it out to Alvey, and Alvey dumps it right underneath for Pierce. Gives it right to Boshears, who runs into the lane, and a right-hand hook shot doesn't slide through, but a foul is whistled underneath. This one goes on Caitlin Berger, who picks up her second. Carson-Newman has missed 5 straight shots, but the lead has stayed at 20. 61-41 with 2:32 to go in the third. Boshears to get a pair here, a 78% foul shooter on the season. First free throw is in from Boshears. Every game right now in double figures. Catawba by 13 over Newberry, and Anderson by 14 over Limestone. 62-41 here with 2:32 to go in the third. Second shot from Boshiers is good again, and Skylar Boshiers has 8 points to make it a game-high 22-point margin at 63-41 with 2.5 to go in the third. Van Zandt, after Wise breaks the press, gives it to Berger at the free throw line, tosses it back out, looking for Johnson, and they call a foul on Carson-Newman on the reach-in. It goes on Weichel, who picks up her second. Lady Eagles are over the limit, and free throws coming up here for Caitlin Berger. 63-41. Carson-Newman leads with 2:22 to go in the third. Free throws as the right-hander puts the first toss up and splashes the nylon. Low-scoring game in Cuddy Arena. Carson-Newman leading Wingate 19-15. Bulldogs shooting 28%, and after Carson-Newman missed its first 5 shots, they're 7 of their last 12. Second free throw is in, and Campbell Penland will replace Braylon Weichel in the lineup with 2:22 to go in the third. Carson-Newman's been hovering right around this 20-point margin. Can they blow this thing open here in the third? In the backcourt, Smith heaves it cross-court to Alvey. Back out top, Boshiers, who spins around and sets up the offense. Smith right wing, ball fakes, works around 2 defender, all the way to left block, and puts in a sweeping left-hand layup. 8 points for Harley Smith as Ross heaves one into the front court. Good catch by Van Zandt, left side of the lane. Hands it off for Berger on the right block. She puts the shot off the glass and in, plus she draws the foul. This whistle goes on Carson-Newman. I think they got Alvey, and indeed they did. And the free throw from Berger is in. So it's 65-46. 1:58 to go in the third. Penland fires it over to the right wing. Boshiers sprints into lane. Right hand running shot. Left it short. Offensive rebound. Alvey promptly puts it back up. Doesn't get it to go. Loose ball on the baseline. It's deflected out of play. Carson-Newman has missed some really good looks and leading at 65-46 with 1:47 to go in the third. Not putting any real style points together in this third quarter. They've missed 7 of 8 from the field. 1:40 to go in the third. Ross has it in the front court now for Wise. Dribbling right wing and giving it to Johnson. Back out top, Berger having a nice third quarter. Berger dribbling right, throws it out Johnson. Back out Sams. Sam sprints to the lane, hands it off to Van Zandt. 7 to shoot as Berger has it right wing. Berger dribbles right, jump stops, gets doubled, puts a shot up with the right hand, and swirls it home. Caitlin Berger, a huge third quarter. She has 15 third quarter points, now 17 in the game. Boshiers on the right block, draws a foul, and Mike Mincy is beside himself with some of these foul calls. That is the 4th personal foul on Kaylee Johnson. With 1:08 to play in the third, it's 65-48. And Skylar Boshiers with a chance to get into double figures. An all-conference pick from a year ago has not scored in double figures since scoring 10 at Queens on Valentine's Day. It was her only double-digit scoring performance in February. She drops in the first foul shot, 9 now for Boshiers, and trying to become the 3rd Lady Eagle into double figures. Second shot from Skylar with 68 seconds to go in the third. And an 18-point lead is up there from Boshiers. It is through. She has 10. She joins Bird and Taylor in the double-digit club. And with 1:08 to go in the third, Carson-Newman leading at 67-48 here in the third quarter. Ross in the backcourt, lobbing it forward to the far left sideline. Van Zandt bounces it to Sams on the left wing. Sams works around a defender, tosses underneath. Good catch by Van Zandt right in front of the hoop. Gets to the right block for a right-hand layup. High efficient scoring here for UVA Wise, but Carson-Newman is +1 here in the third. 25-24 in the third quarter alone. Boshiers bounce pass to a cutting Bird, left block, left-hand layup is in. Good pass from Boshiers. Bird with 16, and Carson-Newman's lead back to 19. 69-50, 35 seconds to go in the third. Van Zandt getting into the lane. Left-hand running shot, well too strong. Addison Bird with her 6th rebound of the day. Carson-Newman ahead by 19. Sprinting front court. Handing it off to Smith and back out Penland. Carson-Newman can play for basically the last shot of the third. There's maybe a second differential between the shot and the game clock. 69-50, Carson-Newman on top in what has been a high-scoring third frame. Boshiers, after a deflection from Ross, picks it up, 7 to shoot as she sprints into the lane, kicks it out left corner. Bird a 3. That's short, bangs off the back iron. Berger has it, puts that one up from three-quarter court, and it's an air ball, and that's how the quarter comes to an end. Well, Carson-Newman adds 3 to its halftime lead. Both teams shoot very well from the field. Wise over 50% in the third, and through 30 minutes, Carson-Newman has a 69-50 lead here against the Cavaliers, looking to get back to the SAC semifinals. Carson-Newman ahead 69-50 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment draining. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Carson-Newman started 6 of 9 from the floor in the third quarter, but they make just 2 of their final 10 in the frame, and the margin right now sits at 19, 69-50 as we enter the fourth quarter. Carson-Newman basketball. Wilson to set it up, coming right to left against man-to-man UVA Wise defense. Weichel hands it to Wilson. Wilson right back to the left-hand side, all the way around the perimeter. Goforth handing it off Weichel. Sprints left, bounces it to the left corner, Wilson. Tosses to Goforth, spins it to the right wing, Bird. Bird around to Taylor screen, stops at the free throw line, and drops in the jumper. 18 for Bird. She's matched Taylor for a game high. 71-50 with 9.5 to go in the game. Carson-Newman looking to bring this margin out even further. King a right wing 3, swirling around and dropping off. Berger with the offensive rebound, and Braylon Weichel commits her third personal foul on the reach-in. Well, Carson-Newman this year against Wise had a couple major scoring efforts. Weichel had a career-high 36 against this club, and Lindsey Taylor had 27 points in the second half at Wise earlier this year. Weichel just 3 points in this one. Van Zant in the lane, right-hand shot, and it's swatted out of the air by Taylor Goforth. What a swat! And here comes Carson-Newman's offense into the front court. Wilson right wing, tosses to Taylor right baseline, works against King, and a blocking foul is whistled on Mackenzie King. 9:06 to play in the game, 71-50. Carson-Newman ahead by 21 points. Looking to close this one down here in the SAC quarterfinals and win an 8th consecutive meeting against the Cavaliers. Golden's off of the bench for Wise. She is going to replace Peyton Sams. Sams averages just 2 points per game despite playing 28 minutes. Does things defensively as well as at the point guard role for this club. But they need offense with Golden on the floor. Inbound to Goforth, top of the key, gives to Bird. Bird crossing over, firing it out. Weichel, ball fakes on a 3, dribbles left, hands it to the left corner. Taylor dribbles to the baseline against King, sets her feet, and scoops in a left-hand shot off the glass. 20 now for Taylor, a monster night for the junior. 73-50, 8:47 to go in the fourth. Carson-Newman on defense, man-to-man. This is the largest lead of the day now for the Lady Eagles. Around a screen, Ross chucks it underneath for Berger on the right block, and she puts it in. Caitlin Berger, 17 second-half points of the 26 scored by Wise in this frame. Weichel catches far right sideline and a 21-point affair. Goforth, a left wing 3, just a little bit short. Golden has the rebound left side of the lane. Wise coming into the front court, left to right. Golden has it between the rings. Now stepping inside of the arc and a step back deep 2-point jump shot wide left. Bird's there to grab her 7th rebound of the day in the far left corner. Sprinting front court. Bird shoveling it out to the right corner, and Weichel tosses to the right block. Taylor one dribble, spins around to the lane, and they call it foul on the floor on the reach-in after Taylor again got terrific post position. It goes on Berger, her 3rd personal foul. 7:59 to go, 73-52. All Carson-Newman right now in the SAC quarterfinals. The Eagles used an early 13-0 run to get this spread, and it's been that way ever since. Bird, a backdoor bounce pass. Weichel puts a shot up and draws the foul on the left block on Van Zant, who picks up her 3rd. Wise had 3 all-conference picks a year ago, including 2 first-teamers that returned. And down by 21 in the quarterfinals is Weichel. First free throw, wide right. Uncharacteristic day for Weichel as she misses her first foul shot. Was the 5th best free throw shooter in the league at 86%. Second one from Braylon is through. 74-52 as Weichel will get a breather with 7:55 to go in the game. 74-52, Carson-Newman ahead. The 2 seed looking to advance to the conference semifinals. Ross in the front court, bounces it to Golden. Golden dribbles left, runs into Wilson, sprints down the lane, puts a shot up, Goforth. A really good block, and they call a foul on Taylor Goforth. And the fans here not happy with the call. As Goforth, I mean, that's a pretty clean block up top, maybe a little of the body down low. So Golden to the free throw line, 68% foul shooter. She's been in single digits in 7 straight. And her first foul shot is in, as she has 3 points on the day. 7:44 to play, 74-53. Carson-Newman on top. Golden's second foul shot with the left hand up there, and it goes in to make it a 20-point game again. This has been that threshold margin that Carson-Newman has not been able to get over the top of. Do they have one more good run left in them? Goforth throws it to the middle of the floor. It's intercepted by Van Zant. Kicking to the right corner, a Golden 3's left short. And a foul. No, they call it off of Carson-Newman. And Mike Mincy calls timeout. 7:33 to go in the game. 74-54. Carson-Newman by 20. Can the Lady Eagles get one of those patented runs to close this one out? We'll find out next on the Eagles Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Carson-Newman leads by 20, 74-54. They've been ahead by double figures since an early 13-0 scoring run, and Wise has never really put a dent into that margin. Granted, Carson-Newman, conversely, has never really blown this thing open. Inbound to Berger, right block, and an easy layup. And Berger takes a tumble on the floor, and that would be a tough sign. She's got 19 in the second half, and she's laboring down the floor now. Goforth lobs it out to Wilson. Gives over to Boshear's right wing. Back out Wilson. Berger really trying to grind through it right now. Some of the Wise crowd wants the whistle to be blown with the injury. Bird with 10 on the shot clock, top of the key. Gives over to Boshears. Boshears gets a running start. Throws it back out. Bird with 5 to shoot. Around a defender. Pulls up top of the key for a jump shot and splashes another. A season-high 20 points for Addison Bird. And it's back to a 20-point game. 76-56 with 6:53 to go. And a turnover. They're looking for Van Zant, far left sideline, and it takes a deflection and goes out of bounds off of her left hand. 6:52 remains. 20-point Carson-Newman lead at 76-56. Berger on the bench. Johnson back on the floor with 4 fouls. Boshear's right wing with a basketball against man-to-man defense gives Bird. Now left wing, Goforth. Top of the key, Taylor spins it to the right wing, and Wilson throws it underneath. Cutting down the right side of the lane goes Boshears. And an offensive foul as Kings gets in there, and Boshears lowers the left shoulder and drops it right into the chest of King. 76-56, 6:37 to go in the game. Carson-Newman on top, led by 16 at halftime. They've led by double figures after every quarter so far. Ross throws it forward to Golden. Golden sprints to her left, lobs underneath for Van Zant. One dribble, kicks it out, deflected, intercepted by Abby Wilson. Another steal for Wilson as she comes away with her 4th. Into the front court now for Carson-Newman. Throws it underneath Taylor. Left-hand hook shot. She leaves it short. That was a good look. Taylor, a shot she normally makes, but misses that one. 76-56. Carson-Newman on top. 6:10 to go. Left wing, Golden. Dribbles to her right. Gets into the lane. Throws it to the right wing. Johnson, a three-pointer. That's way too strong. And Boshears gets a piece of it as she couldn't grab the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. An even 6 minutes to go in the SAC quarterfinals, and it's Carson-Newman on top. 76-56, the number 2 seed looking to get back to Furman after the Lady Eagles had lost 2 of the last 3 quarterfinal matchups. Three-pointer from King is short, and the rebound is poked out of bounds by Golden. And honestly, Carson-Newman probably got away with one there. There were 2 Lady Eagles, and I guess Golden's left hand magically touched it before Carson-Newman's 2 bodies got anywhere near it. 5:50 to go in the game, 76-56. Carson-Newman ahead, and Wilson throws it to the front court, takes a couple deflections, and then Golden picks it up. Another turnover, 12th of the day for Carson-Newman. Left block, it's Van Zant. Good ball fakes, puts a shot up, it's too strong. Gets her own miss and draws another foul. This has really been a sloppy second half for both sides as Goforth picks up her 3rd personal foul. With 5:36 to play in the game, and Carson-Newman ahead by 20. Carson-Newman had shot 54% and had 14 of the last 20 quarters with above 50% shooting. They've only done it once so far today. Free throw from Van Zant is in. Wise has made 14 of 16 at the free throw line. And with a score 76-57 and 5:36 to go. Second one from Van Zant, too strong. She gets her own miss, dribbles once to the right block and puts it back in. Wise is minus 11 on the glass, and Mike Mincy calls for another time to bring us to our final stoppage. 76-59, Carson-Newman on top. 5.5 minutes to play in the game. Can the Lady Eagles close this one out strong and advance to the SAC semifinals? Find out next on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Carson-Newman leads UVA Wise in the SAC quarterfinal 76-59 with 5.5 minutes to go in the game. And the Lady Eagles looking to face off against Catawba in the SAC semifinals as the Indians lead by 15 with 1:47 to go in the game at Goodman Gym. Penland far right sideline, tosses it forward to Boshears, flicks it cross court to Smith, bounces it to the left baseline just beyond the left block. Addison Bird drops in the jump shot. 22 now for Bird. Her career high is 25. 78-59, 5:10 to go in the game. Carson-Newman on defense, ahead by 19. Down the left side of the lane goes Ross, and she draws the bump contact foul on Campbell Penland, who picks up her second. And Ross will get to the free throw line here to shoot a pair. Caitlin Ross, 11 points on the day. She's 3 of 7 from the floor. She's made all 4 of her foul shots. She's been in double figures now for the 12th time on the year. As she swirls out the first foul shot, and she'll get another crack at it here with 5:05 to go in a 19-point game. Second one from Ross, too strong. Rebound picked out on the right block by Harley Smith. She splits a double team at midcourt, tosses it to the left baseline. Bird open from 15 feet, cashes in another. Addison Bird with 24. Her next made shot would be a career high. Lady Eagles on top by 21, 80-59 with 4:45 to go. Golden stepping back, running into Smith, picks up her dribble, hands it off to King. King over to Johnson. Johnson dribbles left, comes back to her right, splits a double team, puts a shot up that Pierce swats out of the air. And here comes Carson-Newman in the front court. Right to left, leading 80-59 with 4.5 to go. Madison Bird's career high was set in November 2018, 25 at Columbus State. She's got it at the top of the key. Gives it over to Boshears, right wing. Sprints to the lane, has it tapped out of her hands by Golden. Picked up by Ross. Ross throws it to the front court, left baseline. Van Zandt dribbles once, throws it out, right wing. Golden a three. That's too strong. Offensive rebound. King right side of the lane, and she sticks it back in. Carson-Newman sprinting into the front court against the pressure. All the way to the right block. Boshears hangs and misses a right-hand layup. 3:57 to go in the game. Van Zandt to the front court. Left wing, Ross. Back out top, King. A three-pointer up. It is in. And just like that, it's a 16-point game. 80-64 with 3:45 to go. Carson-Newman allowing Wise to make some long-distance shots here in the period, and the turnovers helping the cause. Bird left baseline. Cross-court pass to the right wing. Boshears gets to the lane. Right-hand running shot is up and in. A dozen now for Boshears. And the margin back to 18. 82-64. 3:25 to go in the fourth. Golden shoves off a Bird. Probably should have been an offensive foul. They don't call it, which granted they haven't called a lot today. King on the right wing. Heaves up another three. This one's short iron. Bird has her eighth rebound of the day, and she sprints into the front court. Carson-Newman ahead by 18. 82-64. Smith top of the key, hands it off to Penland. 3 minutes to go in the SAC quarterfinals, and Carson-Newman ahead by 18. Pierce top of the key, gives it to Bird, left point. Bird looks for Penland, gives it over to the right wing. Smith, ball fakes, dribbles right, hands it off to Bird. 8 to shoot. Bird dribbles right, throws it to a cutting right block. Pierce on the right block, and she stuffs it in. First points of the day for Sydney Pierce, and Carson-Newman's lead back to 20. 84-64, 2:40 to play. Johnson in the front court on the far or near right sideline. Throws it out Van Zandt. Sprints down the right side of the lane and puts in a right-hand scoop layup. 84-66, Carson-Newman by 18. They've led by as many as 23. 2:25 to play. Penland sprinting into the front court. Works left to right across the timeline and hands it off to Smith. 20 to shoot with Carson-Newman on top by 18. They've passed their season average for the 5th best scoring team in the nation. It is a 7th consecutive year Carson-Newman has led the conference in scoring. Bird has the ball slide through her legs, and it's picked up by Golden near the right sideline. Golden to the front court, hands it off. King, top of the key, three-pointer, way too strong wide left. Johnson on offensive rebound, hangs in the air and puts it in. And Jamie Klusman calls for time with 1:53 to go in the game, and Carson-Newman ahead by 16 at 84-68. The 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment would like to thank Carson-Newman University and the community for its support. As a partner with CN, the 278th ACR will provide you an opportunity to achieve your educational goals, earn a paycheck, obtain new skills, and qualify for assistance with college tuition. The 278th ACR invites you to be a leader while serving our community, our state, and our country. Come around with the Tennessee Cavalry. Text 278-ACR to 70,000 now. Top-seeded Wingate has advanced, and Catawba with 48 seconds to go is ahead by 16. Anderson with 6 minutes to play leads Limestone 59-41. McNeil with 11 second half points has 20 now in the game. Here, Carson-Newman has a season high for Madison Bird with 24. Lindsey Taylor has 20. And Carson-Newman leads this game 84-68 with 1:53 to go. Carson-Newman basketball out of the timeout. Breaking the pressure, it's Smith near left sideline. Cross-court pass to Alvey. Back out top, Wilson. And Carson-Newman a reset here with 16 on the shot clock. And a 16-point lead in hand. Bird left wing, lobs to the left baseline, Pierce. Kicks it out to the right wing. Wilson wants a three-pointer. That rattles around, drops off. Offensive rebound to Bird. Held ball. King gets her hand in there. Possession arrow favors UVA Wise. Leah Kestner's into the game for the first time, replacing Kaylee Johnson. 84-68 with 1:29 to go in the game. Carson-Newman by 16. The lead was 23 at one point here in the second half. Sams to the front court. Carson-Newman in a 2-3 zone defensive look. Golden left wing. Golden dribbles to her right, gives it right to King straight away. King to her left, and Sams right into the middle of the floor, deflected by Wilson. Juggled around, ball loose on the deck, bodies hit the floor, jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor Carson-Newman this time around with 1:08 to play. 84-68, Carson-Newman on top. Addison Bird will take a break with 24 points, one shy of a career high. Great effort for Addison Bird in this game, and with Carson-Newman on top by 16. Lady Eagles looking to close this thing out and on to the SAC semifinals. To the front court, Wilson lobs left wing Alvey and gets it right back as we hit the 1 minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Wilson will work around the timeline to the right-hand side. Comes back to her left, picks up her dribble on the right wing, looks underneath for Pierce, kicks it to the top of the key, and Smith underneath Pierce, underneath the bucket, right-hand hook shot, rolls around the rim, and falls in. 86-68 with 44 seconds to play. Carson-Newman on top with 40 ticks left. Nice pass from Golden to the right block. Crawford kicks it out. Sam's a rare look at a three. That's wide left. Kessner the offensive rebound. Golden working into the lane, crossing over. Jamie Golden down left side of the lane, and they call a held ball. This time it favors Wise with 26 seconds to play. And a sub coming in, Alexis Warren, the freshman from Chesterfield, Virginia, replaces Meg Crawford, the senior. Will get a break. Well, it's so hard to tell now if you're a senior. All right, coming back for your fifth COVID year? Is this your last game? Really tough to tell that now. 25 seconds left on the inbound to Sable Burnside. Now Sam's left wing, right back to Burnside, left corner. 5 to shoot. Burnside dumps underneath looking for Warren. And a kick ball with 3 seconds on the shot clock. And the shot clock will turn off after the kick ball, 15.6 to go. Well, Carson-Newman will get to the conference semifinals, and they will take on Catawba as that game has gone final. 65-48 Indians on top of Newberry. And everybody wins by double figures but the top seed. Golden top of the key, 14 and 13. Sprints to her left, throws it underneath for Warren, left block. She misses the shot, but a foul is whistled on Sydney Pierce with 10.6 seconds to play. So Warren to get foul shots with Carson-Newman on top by 18. After leading by 23 in the quarter, Warren's first free throw short. First free throw attempts of the year for Warren, who scored 2 points all season. 10.6 to play. Warren's second foul shot is in. There's her third point of the season to make it a 17-point game with 10.6 to go. Carson-Newman does have to get it across the timeline, but the Lady Eagles can celebrate. They're back into the conference semifinals. The number 2 seed takes down 7th-seeded UVA Wise. The final score from Holt Fieldhouse, it's the Lady Eagles 86 and the Cavaliers 69. Carson-Newman closes it out, and the Lady Eagles will head to Furman to take on Catawba on Saturday at 2:30 in the afternoon in the conference semifinals. In the rubber game against the Indians. Domino's postgame report coming up next. We'll talk to Mike Mincy and more when we come back to wrap things up on Carson-Newman's 24th win of the year. The final score, 86-69. Lady Eagles win it here on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's postgame report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bird steps into a three-pointer. She connects at the other end.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Mike Mincy, and player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watfrag.
Back here at Holt Fieldhouse after Carson-Newman dispatches of UVA Wise in the South Atlantic Conference quarterfinals. As the Lady Eagles make it, all top four seeds will advance. You'll have Wingate and Anderson in a really nice matchup to begin the day on Saturday at noon. And then Carson-Newman, the 2 seed, will get third-seeded Catawba at 2:30. in the afternoon, part of a quadruple header that we'll have all the coverage for you here on the Eagles Sports Network, as we'll host all the video coverage here from Furman here in this game, as the Lady Eagles win this ball game 86-69 today. We break down the statistics from today's affair, and then Mike Mincy will be up here. I would assume Addison Bird will join the party as well. Taylor and Bird combined to go 40 for 44 points, 18 rebounds on the day. They go 20 of 35 from the field. Everybody else goes 16 of 39 from the floor. Big time effort by those two. As Carson-Newman overall, they go 36 of 74 from the floor, 49%, 5 of 14 from deep, 36%, and 9 of 12 at the free throw line, 75%. Addison Bird with a season high 24 points, one shy of a career high, 6 assists, 9 rebounds, a couple steals in 26 minutes on 10 of 17 shooting as well for Addison Bird here today. Otherwise, Lindsey Taylor, 20 points, 9 rebounds on 10 of 18 shooting from the floor in 23 minutes. For her, the only other Lady Eagle to finish in double figures was Skylar Boshiers with a dozen in 19 minutes. Campbell Penland added 8 points and 5 boards. Harley Smith had 8 points and 4 assists. Otherwise, nobody had more than 4 points. 4 from Braylon Weichel, a season low for her. 3 from Abby Wilson and Taylor Goforth, and 4 from Sydney Pierce on the day. Wilson added 4 steals and 5 assists as she filled up the stat sheet. UVA Wise on the other side, 25 of 65 from the floor, 39%. 4 of 23 from deep, 17%. And 15 of 21 at the free throw line, 71% on the day here today. Leading scorer for UVA Wise, thanks to 19 second-half points, Caitlin Berger, 21 points, 8 rebounds. She goes 9 of 12 from the field in 28 minutes here today. 11 points apiece from Kaylee Johnson and Caitlin Ross. And then off of the bench, or check that, the final of the starters, Nia Van Zant, 13 points, 6 rebounds for her in the game for UVA Wise. 8 points from Mackenzie King, 4 from Jamie Golden, and 1 from Alexis Warren. She came in the final minute, made a free throw for her 3rd point of the season. Carson-Newman wins the battle on the glass, 47-36. Overall, the Lady Eagles 44-30 points in the paint. 32-13 bench points, 21-17 in terms of fast break points. Wise wins the battle off turnovers, 21-20, and 14-9 in terms of second chance points for UVA Wise in a game that was tied once and the lead changed hands on one occasion as well here today. Overall, Wise led for roughly the first 3 minutes of the game. Carson-Newman ended up leading for the final 35 and a half of the game after they used a 13-0 scoring surge to take the lead and win the basketball game. Today's AEC Electrifying Play of the Game is brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Service you can trust, value you can depend on. We're AEC, member-owned and service-driven. Our AEC Electrifying Play of the Game comes right at the outset. Carson-Newman 13 unanswered points after they make just one of their first 7. They make 10 of their next 12. And on a 13-0 run, Campbell Penland, a driving layup, is today's AEC Electrifying Play of the Game. Brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Member-owned, service-driven, bringing value to everyday life. That's AEC. Mike Mincy will be up here in just a moment. Let's give you those updates on those final scores. Wingate was down with under 2 minutes to go in the game against the Tusculum Pioneers, but they were able to come back in the game and win it by 57-53 contest here today against Tusculum. And the Pioneers, after winning 2 consecutive tournament championships, they fall, so they will not defend their crown. We'll have a new conference tournament champion here today as Carson-Newman is able to win in this gym, and Wingate, the top seed, is able to win in their gym. Final score 57-53. Brianna Troutman with 24 points on the day. Catawba wins against Newberry thanks to a 23-13 first quarter. Otherwise, it was a 2-point game in the final 30 minutes of basketball as Catawba wins 65-48. Lyric Thorne finishes with a game-high 20 points on the day. Downs and DeShazo add 10 points apiece for the Indians as they get their 22nd win of the season. Newberry led in scoring by Peyton Cronin, 16. Julia Bongiorno with a dozen. She adds 5 rebounds and 5 assists. But Catawba, despite shooting worse from the floor, forces 30 turnovers of Newberry, and they come out with a 65-48 win against the Newberry Wolves. Other game, the last one to keep you updated on. It is Anderson, despite a very, very sluggish start to the game, they end up shooting 44% on the day, and they take down Limestone 67-50 on this quarterfinal Wednesday night. Shamika McNeil ends the game with a game-high 20 points. Quinn Bird never really does get going. She goes 2 of 19 from the floor, 8 points in the game. Diamond McDowell, one of the top freshmen in the league, with 11 points and 7 rebounds in the game. And Anderson takes down Limestone 67-50 here tonight. So your quarterfinal matchups, top-seeded Wingate will take on 4th-seeded Anderson on Saturday at noon. At 2:30, it'll be Carson-Newman and Catawba in the SAC semis. On the men's side, Carson-Newman men's basketball had the lead at halftime, and after missing their first 5 shots of the game, they've missed 7 of their first 8 of the second half, but they still lead 33-29 against the Wingate Bulldogs over in Cuddy Arena. 33-29 is your score right now, with 14:43 to go in the ball game. Luke Brennigan leads the way with 8 points in the game. Trip Davis has 7. On the other side, Jaron Cottingham has 9 points for Wingate, and nearly a double-double watch here for Destin Clark with 8 points and 10 boards for the Bulldogs here tonight. So with 14:32 to go in the game, Carson-Newman, the 5 seed, looking to spring the upset of the 4th-seeded Wingate Bulldogs, leading it right now, 33-29 with 14:32 to go in the game. So those are your scores from around the rest of the conference on the women's side, as well as the score on the men's side that matters, the Carson-Newman men's basketball game in that affair. So that's what's going on around the rest of the league. Here we're waiting for Mike Mincy to make his journey up here to the floor so we can chat with him and put a bow on Carson-Newman winning over UVA Wise by a final score of 86-69 here today. So the Lady Eagles do their job here on their home floor. They had lost 2 of their last 3 ball games here at home, but they're able to get this victory here today and put a bow on the home season. Carson-Newman wins for the 12th time at home. They end up closing the year with 6 consecutive home wins. It'll be an interesting matchup on Saturday. Carson-Newman had its worst scoring performance and shooting output of the year on February 12th when the teams last met. Carson-Newman lost 56-52 here inside of their home gym. They lost 2 straight to Catawba here on this floor, but Carson-Newman won in overtime against 21st-ranked Catawba back on January 12th, 83-78. The one thing that you do know, you're going to have some very tight and solid contests in the SAC semifinals amongst the top 4 teams in the South Atlantic Conference. Lady Eagles win it yet again here by a final score of 86-69. Carson-Newman by 17 points. They've beaten Wise by double figures in now 7 of the 8 meetings as they improve to 8-0 all time against UVA Wise after today's victory. So Carson-Newman with the victory. Final score 86-69. Mike Mincy having a long chat with his team downstairs. We'll step out for a break here on the Domino's post-game report. Coach Mincy and a player, probably Addison Bird, will head your way with an interview as we converse and break down this contest on a winning day. The final score once again, 2nd-seeded Carson-Newman 86, 7th-seeded UVA Wise 69. And we're back to wrap things up on the Domino's post-game report next here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose. We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
We're back on the Domino's post-game report after Carson-Newman takes down the UVA Wise Cavaliers in the 2-7 matchup of the South Atlantic Conference quarterfinals. 86-69 is your final score here tonight. And Carson-Newman can now turn its sights to the conference semifinals and a matchup with the Catawba College Catawba Indians on Saturday at 2:30 in the afternoon from Furman's Timmons Arena. And what should be a very fun day of hoops. A quadruple header, 2 from the women, 2 from the men this weekend. As Mike Mincy, I don't know what in the world is going on downstairs, but he is taking his time down there as he tries to have his conversation with his team down on the floor. 86-69, Carson-Newman wins. I don't really know what there is to really converse. There are a lot of teams tonight that didn't play their best basketball for all 40 minutes. Wingate almost lost at home. Carson-Newman, maybe not the best second half, but they still win by 17. Catawba pretty much level with Newberry for 30 minutes, and Anderson not great for the first 17 minutes before they were able to pull away and take down Limestone by 20-plus points. Here, Carson-Newman wins by 17, another double-digit win for Carson-Newman. They have the best scoring margin in the league this year, as the Lady Eagles on the season are outscoring teams by an average of 16 per game, and tonight it's a 17-point differential. Mike Mincy will be with us when we come back as the Lady Eagles win it. The final score, 86-69, Carson-Newman wins it. One more break, and we'll have Coach Mincy for you when we come back here on the Domino's post-game report after a Carson-Newman SAC quarterfinal win here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At the Kate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Kate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
Back on the Domino's post-game report, Carson-Newman closes this one out 86-69 against the 7th-seeded UVA Wise Cavaliers. Carson-Newman gets 44 points combined between Lindsey Taylor and Addison Bird. They make 20 of 35 shots from the floor. Carson-Newman overall makes 49% from the field. And Mike Mincy will join us here in just one moment as he makes his way up here to Holt Fieldhouse to have a conversation with us as the Lady Eagles win this game by a final margin of 86-69. And the Lady Eagles win it by 17 points here today. So we now bring in Coach Mike Mincy after Carson-Newman wins this game by 17 points. And, Coach, when you look at this contest, you fall behind early, you score 13 unanswered, you build up a good lead, 23 points. how do you assess your team's overall performance by winning this quarterfinal matchup?
I mean, we're very happy, obviously, after what happened last year to come into this game and certainly in the first half play much better than we did in the second half. So in the first half, we got off to a rough start there, missed a layup, missed 2 free throws, but then we finally found some. We hit back-to-back threes, I think it was there, and I thought the second group that came in played really well, played exceptionally well on the defensive end. So I think that first quarter, certainly the first half, set us up for the success that we didn't necessarily see in the second half.
Overall, though, you get great performances from Lindsey Taylor and Addison Bird. Those two kind of carry the load with 44 combined points and, 18 rebounds between the two of them. They make 20 of 35 shots. How did those two perform so well in this game?
Well, one, Lindsey gives us that inside presence, obviously going 10 of 18 from the field. That's huge. And then Bird has been playing really well of late. And, the way she shoots it, she's got it above her head. She's a very difficult guard. And when she can shoot it the way she's shooting like that, I mean, she could certainly do that about every game. So not necessarily surprised by that because we see it a lot in practice, and certainly she's had some games here of late. So as a senior, this is their last home. I actually didn't even think about that, but this is the last time they'll play in this gym. And so for her to drop 24, certainly happy for her.
When you look at a game like this, I know certainly there's probably a part of you that wishes you could have gotten that thing out to 25, maybe 30, but what kind of lesson do you take from a game like this, knowing that in the postseason, a team isn't just going to lay over, fold. There are going to be comebacks. There are going to be surges in the second half no matter what the differential is.
Well, I think the one thing that we just talked about in the locker room, we had a lot of good energy out of the press and into our half-court defense in the first half. Certainly in the third quarter, I thought we did a pretty good job with that to some degree. But then, we gave up offensive rebounds, and some of them it looks like there was just nobody there, and it fell in Wise's hands. And then we got beat off the bounce, which we weren't necessarily doing in the first half. They shot some open threes. I think they missed most of the ones that were open. And that's why I used a bunch of timeouts, because it was just to ask them questions as to what's going on. Because they can look at the scoreboard. They can see that they're nursing a 20-point lead, and they can see that Bird and Lindsey and some others are scoring, and we're keeping that thing. But, when it gets tournament time, you do have to you can't take anything for granted. They hit a few more threes. They try to sneak back into it, and it might be a different ball game. And so, that's the biggest disappointment moment. But you score 86. Braylon doesn't have a great game. We put her on the bench. Not feeling well, so you don't have your leading scorer really do much at all, and you still drop 86. So that's something else to look at, I guess.
Well, let's talk about the bench, because Skylar Boshiers hasn't been in double figures since Valentine's Day. Yep. She gives you 12. Campbell Penland, very efficient with 4 or 5 shooting, 8 points from her, and Harley Smith with 8 points. You talk about the ability to score 86. Well, it comes from that bench. Mm-hmm. At this point in the season, how critical is it for your group to get performances like that to make sure that you are able to build out a lead?
Well, if you're going to play the way we play, I think you need depth, and we certainly have 10 players that we trust. And, I really liked it tonight because it hasn't always been that way of late, to where they came in, and I felt like that second group, we had them all 5 on the floor at the same time, and they were getting after it on the defensive end, out of the press, and being efficient. And Skylar was a huge key there with her scoring. I think Harley scored well. I think early or in the first half, I think Campbell was one of our leading scorers going into the halftime break. So that group, if they can do that, and we can play those 10, all of them, and not necessarily go platoon ball. We did that a few times tonight. I think we can play deep into the tournament, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm glad that we got everybody 13 minutes was the least, and most people were up around 17 or more. So that's really good distribution of numbers or minutes as we go through into this Saturday matchup with Catawba.
You talk about the Saturday matchup against Catawba. Well, February 12th in this facility, you had your worst shooting performance, lowest scoring output of the season. They forced 30 turnovers against Newberry tonight. You won in overtime in their gym, and I'm sure Catawba might think to themselves, probably should have won that game. They committed a foul with under a second to go on Campbell Penland. What's going to be the key to trying to advance to a SAC tournament championship game and take on a very good Catawba team that, as of right now, potentially is even thinking about its NCAA tournament hopes as their 7th in the region?
Once you go to a neutral site at Timmons Arena at Furman, it changes things a little bit, and there's a little bit more nervousness to most all the players. It's a different arena, and you got to just make plays. You got to be able to make shots, and that's the thing. When we played here, when we played over there, we shot it great. and when we played here, we just could not find the bottom of the net at all. And I thought we had looks, and that was our last loss. And so we're looking forward to the rematch. They're a good team, and I think going over there, we're just going to have to. Hopefully, we can play poised, and certainly getting stuff out of Bird and Lindsay like what they've been doing here of late. And then by Saturday, Braylon will be fine, and she'll get herself back to where she's capable of doing. Looking forward to getting back over there because 2 of the last 3 years coming in this year, we failed in this game, and so it's nice to learn from those failures and actually achieve getting back over to Furman where we feel like we should be every year.
Coach, really appreciate the time. We'll talk to you on Saturday.
Thank you, Michael.
He's Coach Mike Mincy. So the Lady Eagles win this basketball game. Final score 86-69, and now Addison Bird will walk over in this direction, and we'll chat with the senior who played her final career game inside of this gym as the Lady Eagles win the ball game by a final tally of 86-69 here today. As the Lady Eagles win this ball game by 17. We now bring in Addison Bird after Carson-Newman wins the game 86-69. And Addison, 2 of the last 3 years, you had lost this game. How much motivation did that give you guys for a game like tonight?
A lot, because we have hosted the quarterfinals every year since I've been here. And to take an L at your home court, it just shouldn't happen, especially to a 7th or 8th ranked team. Like, it should be automatic. Like, you did your work throughout the season. You got to the second seed. You should be able to win. So it was good. It was good to get a win tonight.
I'd have to go back and crunch the numbers. I did it last night, but you are on quite a roll right now. You are playing your best basketball at the exact right time. Season high 24, one shy of a career high. An off shooting night, and I say that because you're shooting almost 80% in your last 5 games. You go 10 of 17 from the floor. What was your mindset when you got the basketball this evening?
So I always tell myself, just make the shots that you're capable of making. Don't play outside your box. And if you don't make the shots, get rebounds. Do something else to contribute to the team. Play defense, hustle plays. So my first 4 shots, I was like, oh, crap, like rimming out. So I was like, all right, refocus. Just play within yourself. And I think that's helped me a lot these past few games, just playing in my box.
You just had a slow start, make just one of your first 7 shots. What keyed your 13-0 run and to ensure that you could have that expansion the rest of the way and not allow Wise back in the game?
Well, the first half's defense was way better for us. In the second half, we kind of let up, and they kind of got back into the game. Even though we were still scoring, we kept letting them get easy buckets around the rim. But when we started getting steals and stuff, that helped us a lot. That helped us get the spread out.
This is the last time you'll play inside of this gym. I'm not sure if that's hit you. I mean, at this point, you probably won't have a lot of practices either.
I was tearing up when I walked out. I was like, man, like it's my last game, But we got the dub, so that's all that matters. I'm ready to get another ring. So
the good news is you get to play for a SAC championship. You're 2 games away from that, but a huge test on Saturday against Catawba, when a few weeks ago you had your worst scoring output, your worst shooting performance against an Indians team that forced 30 more turnovers tonight. What's going to be the key to trying to handle their pressure and have a better shooting performance against Catawba on Saturday?
I think our motivation is we did play bad here. I mean, I don't think we could play any worse than what we did offensive-wise, defensive-wise. So I feel like our motivation is, all right, that's not us. We need to show them that we are better than that. And I'm ready to get revenge. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm excited to play them, especially at a neutral floor in a big crowd. I'm ready. So I'm excited.
It's going to be fun on Saturday, Addison.
Yes, sir.
Congrats on the win. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you for watching.
It's Addison Bird as Carson-Newman wins this basketball game 65-48. So the Lady Eagles win it, and Carson-Newman can now set its sights on a South Atlantic Conference semifinal matchup with third-seeded Catawba. Lady Eagles will be on the air at 2:15 with the AEC countdown to tip off, pending the conclusion of Wingate and Anderson. 2:30 tip-off time from Timmons Arena in Greenville, South Carolina. Hope you check in with that basketball game. Carson-Newman wins in the SAC quarterfinals over UVA Wise. Once again, the final score: 2nd-seeded Carson-Newman 86, 7th-seeded UVA Wise 69. For our producer today, Susan Bailey, I'm Michael Watrang signing off. We'll talk to you again on Saturday. Until then, good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agent. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagle Sports Network.